嗨，大家好，我是戴淑轩，我来自英国，欢迎回到我的频道。你是不是有时候会觉得好像自己的英文缺了点什么？别人讲英文的时候的用词都很高级，自己却不知道怎么使用哪些词汇。别担心，这支影片要来教你我在日常生活中搜集到的15个进阶的英文单词。这些单词都很实用，你可以在日常对话中使用，让你的英文听起来很厉害。要记得仔细观察我怎么使用这些单词，因为我会讲得很快。看完整部影片，你就能学会这15个单词，也可以点选以下链接看我其他相关的影片。准备好了吗？开始咯。So the next time that you want to use this word, imagine. 也许你可以试试使用另一个单词，那就是 conceive of. Conceive of. 那 conceive of 这个单词其实有大约4个意思，让我来介绍一下吧。第一个意思就是我刚刚说的 imagine， 想象。那如果你想使用 conceive of 这个进阶的单词，这是我最建议大家在日常生活的对话中使用的意思。所以当你想说 I just can't even imagine that amount of money， 可以试试使用 I just can't even conceive of that amount of money。现在你的英文更厉害咯 I can't imagine people actually living on Mars 改成 I can't conceive of people actually living on Mars 那 conceive of 的第二个意思就是 to think of 想出就像 to think of to come up with或是 to create a new idea 那顺便告诉大家 to think of 也有另一个意思更像是 remember 或是 just general thinking而不是 conceive of conceive of 更像是那种萌生的事情而不是简单的想东西而已所以当你想说 The idea was thought of there and then 你可以换成 The idea was conceived there and then这里 conceived 或是 conceived of 都可以对于第二个意思是这样的用法当你想说 He thought of or he came up with the first portable computer in 1968 你可以试试使用 He conceived of the first portable computer in 1968哇好高级好好听哦第三个意思最靠近的翻译是认为 like believe they believe peace is possible they conceive of peace as possible 这里的 is 要改成一个 as 才对 urban life was believed to be shopping and little else可以改成 urban life was conceived as shopping and little else 这个意思其实没有刚刚我介绍过的那些意思那么常用然后最后一个需要告诉大家的是 to become pregnant怀孕也是 conceive 当你想说 1 in 8 couples are unable to get pregnant 你可以说 1 in 8 couples are unable to conceive那 conceive 这个单词你学会了吗？在口语中最好是用来代替 imagine 这个单词如果你是中高级的学习者相信你一定常会遇到无法直接翻译的词汇这是因为许多词汇的含义很重叠例如英文单词可能涵盖 A, B, C, D 的意思而中文单词则可能代表 C, D, E, F 的意思对于 C 和 D 来说翻译起来相对简单但对于 A, B, E, F 来说可就令人头痛了这源于语言演变的过程中有时会将现有的语言符号赋予新的含义毕竟比起为每一个新事物发明全新的单词这种方式显然更为简便这也显示出我们的世界并非如我们想象般清晰划分为独立的物件和概念而是存在着渐层或流动的现象并因为我们文化背景的差异而有着不同的理解方式希望这个影片能帮助你累积更多英文思维的语言环境填补理解上的空白记得订阅哦因为学习词汇是需要时间的今天的第二个进阶单词是有关 evil 所以当你想说 evil 这个单词的时候你可以试试使用 Nefarious Nefarious 相关的意思有 evil 邪恶的 sinister 险恶的 immoral 不道德的 dubious 可疑的 insidious 阴险的 bad 恶劣的 despicable 卑鄙的 or with bad intentions 不怀好意所以这个句子 There seems to be something bad going on 可以改成 There seems to be something nefarious going on 好厉害 She seemed a bit evil 可以改成 She seemed a bit nefarious Don't trust that website. It might be trying to do something bad to your computer. Don't trust that website. It might be trying to do something nefarious to your computer. 这是不是一个很酷的单词？最近越来越多人在他们的口语中在使用这个单词。另一个对于中高级的学习者来说常见的问题之一是，并不是所有的男生的单词都可以在口语中使用。那你可以怎么知道哦？主要是需要多听母语者讲话，当然也有今天这部影片，大家可以放心，因为我介绍的这些单词都是我在英国南部常常听到的口语用语，写作应该也可以。第三个单词是 not as something as something。Not as something as something 这个更简单的表达方式可以怎么变得更进阶呢？可以试试使用 pale in comparison to， 类似的意思有像我刚说的 not as something as something， 没某某东西那么的形容词，还有逊色于比不上，还有相形见絀。 My cake looked great but it wasn't as good as the professional one my friend brought， 可以改成 My cake looked great but it paled in comparison to the professional one my friend brought。 另一个例子 The problem of immigration isn't as bad as the climate crisis， 改成 The problem of immigration pales in comparison to the climate crisis。 接下来当你想说 result 这个词的时候，可以试试使用 upshot。 What was the result？ 改成 What was the upshot？The result of the meeting is that we'll be launching the product. The upshot of the meeting is that we'll be launching the product. We've given in our proposal. Now let's wait and see what the result is. 改成 We've given in our proposal. Now let's wait and see what the upshot is. 所以这个蛮简单的。下一个，当你想说 complicated， 有时候可以试试使用 nuanced。 Nuanced 这是一个形容词，名词是 nuance。Nuanced describes something that has subtle differences or gradations in meaning or expression. It suggests there's something more to it than just the simple or obvious interpretation. Nuance 来自法语，意思是颜色深浅。相关的词汇有 complicated or complex 复杂的， multifaceted 多方面的， layered 层次丰富的， ambiguous 含糊的， subtle 微妙的， thought-provoking耐人寻味的，还有 careful or detailed 细致的。 Let's look at some examples. 当你想说 The problem is complicated, it's not black and white， 你可以试试使用 The problem is nuanced, it's not black and white。 这听起来很棒。 The author created a complex character， 也可以说 The author created a nuanced character。 下一个Our response to this issue needs to be careful， 或者 Our response to this issue needs to be nuanced。 最后一个例子 To communicate effectively, you need to use detailed language。 更适合的词会是 To communicate effectively, you need to use nuanced language。 第6个间接单词意思是 really or fully， 间接的版本是 viscerally。 所以 really 有时候可以改成Viscerally. Viscerally describes something that is felt on a gut level rather than just intellectually. It suggests a strong emotional reaction that goes beyond just thinking about something. 例如说 I can really imagine what it's like 可以改成 I can viscerally imagine what it's like. The book made me fully understand her feelings 可以改成 The book made me viscerally understand her feelings. 最后一个例子 People really understood for the first time the meaning of pandemic。 换一个更生动的词 People viscerally understood for the first time the meaning of pandemic。 下一个间接词汇的意思是 small, very small。 Minuscule 好酷的单词 Miniscule。 例如说 I can only eat a small amount of sugar，可以改成 I can only eat a minuscule amount of sugar， 就是非常小的意思。 The scientists studied tiny microorganisms under a microscope. The scientists studied minuscule organisms under a microscope. 最后一个例子 I can barely see it. It's tiny. 试试使用 I can barely see it. It's minuscule. 下一个单词大概的意思是 specific， 间接的词汇是 niche。Niche describes a specialized or targeted market segment within a broader field. It refers to a specific group of people with unique interests, needs, or preferences. In speaking, it also means the opposite of mainstream. 然后它的发音是 niche， 在英式英文中，它的发音为 niche， 而不是 niche， 那是美式英语。要了解更多关于为什么很多花俏的英文单词来自法语，以及如何正确的念它们的发音，请点这里观看我另一部影片，同时也可以了解一点有关英国跟法国的历史。Let's look at some examples. He focused on producing a specific genre of music, and now he's really successful. 改成 He focused on producing a niche genre of music, and now he's really successful. 下一个例子 That YouTube topic is too specific to do well on YouTube. 更好的单词是 That topic is too niche to do well on YouTube. 最后一个例子 His interests are quite narrow, so academia suits him well. 更进阶的是 His interests are quite niche, so academia suits him well. 下一个单词的意思大概是 hopeless situation, 也就是 abyss.An abyss is a bottomless or extremely deep pit or hole. This is the literal meaning, often used to describe a huge or dark opening in the earth or ocean. It can also have a figurative meaning of a state or situation that is difficult to escape, suggesting hopelessness or despair. 我们来看一些例子吧。The climbers looked down into the hole and couldn't see the bottom. 可以说 The climbers looked down into the abyss and couldn't see the bottom. So this is the literal meaning. We also have Her phone fell out of her hand into the nothingness below. 你可以说 Her phone fell out of her hand into the abyss. We can also say She stared into nothingness. 可以说 She stared into the abyss.就像 And another figurative way is the company was on the edge of the hopeless situation of bankruptcy. The company was teetering on the abyss of bankruptcy. Teetering on, this means on the edge, so a hopeless situation that you can't come back from. 大家明白了吗？第10个单词的意思是 not important, and it is a moot point. A moot point.A moot point refers to an issue that is no longer relevant to the discussion. That could be because the issue has already been decided or resolved, there's no way to reach an answer, or it's simply not important. Some examples. For a Buddhist, whether meat tastes good or not is not important. 你可以说 For a Buddhist, whether meat tastes good or not is a moot point.Who to vote for is not important to him because he's not a resident here. Who to vote for is a moot point for him because he's not a resident here. If you're allergic to peanut butter, the nutritional benefits of peanut butter are not important. If you're allergic to peanut butter, the nutritional benefits of peanut butter are a moot point. I see what you're saying, but I think it's irrelevant for this discussion. I see what you're saying, but I think it's a moot point for this discussion.喜欢这支影片吗？那么你会更喜欢我们的小组课程。在每周1小时的互动式线上课程中，你将在老师的指导下，和其他学员一起高效的提升英文单词量，同时结交新朋友，认识更广阔的世界。这个课程非常适合忙碌的上班族和学生，在课余时间也能持续练习英文。从英国外教及学习社群获得支持和鼓励，学生总是告诉我们，他们非常喜欢我们有趣的文化主题。在学习英文、运用新学到的单词和口语练习表达的同时，也学到了许多社会、政治和经济方面的知识，让他们感觉自己的人文知识和视野变得更宽、更丰富了。如果你也希望透过提升英文沟通能力，为工作、生活或学习带来帮助，请点选以下链接，了解更多资讯并报名参加课程。现在让我们回到影片。The next word on my list is similar to the word feeling, and it's inkling. Other similar words are premonition, 预感 hint, 一点暗示 suspicion, 怀疑 vague impression, 模糊的印象 sign, 苗头 and vague feeling, 隐约觉得 Examples. I didn't have any feeling that he was planning to quit. You can say, I didn't have any inkling that he was planning to quit. I had a feeling she was lying, or I had an inkling she was lying. The advert gave me a feeling it was going to be a scary film. The advert gave me an inkling it was going to be a scary film.The 12th word means preference. Similar words are tendency, interest, 兴趣, and the word is inclination. So instead of she likes writing poetry, you could say she has an inclination for writing poetry. Instead of despite his preference to stay home, he came to the party, you can say despite his inclination to stay home, he came to the party. The next word is very specific and it means favoring your family at work. The word is nepotism. Nepotism. Nepotism describes the unfair practice of giving advantage or preference to your friends or family, especially jobs, regardless of their qualifications. It's essentially using your power and influence to benefit those close to you, often at the expense of more deserving candidates. Just 2 examples for this one. The company was accused of nepotism after the CEO's son was promoted despite having no experience, or he felt he didn't get the job because of nepotism within the company. The next word means average. Just average, like not very good, and it is mediocre. Mediocre. The restaurant had average food. You can say the restaurant had mediocre food. He got average grades at school. You can say he got mediocre grades at school. And the last word today means not good, and it's especially related to performance. The word is lackluster. Lackluster. So instead of his performance wasn't very good, you can say his performance was lackluster. Or even he gave a lackluster performance. This is quite common. The film overall wasn't very good. You can say the film overall was lackluster. 这些单词有没有觉得很实用呢？试着用用看，然后在下方留言告诉我你的心得。现在你可以点这里学习更多精简的英文单词哦，让你的英文好厉害。